In colorful Colorado, where it's about 20 degrees right now. Supposed to have a high of about 25 degrees, and as you can see, we got a little bit of snow on the ground. It's been snowing for 3 days, supposed to snow for another day. I'm going to show you a retrieval on a quarter that I just found here with my MXT. As you can hear, I've got a good loud signal right there. The meter says it's a quarter. Well, let's go get it. For this, I'm going to need my trusty rock hammer. Oh, there it is. There it was. Seem to have lost it. There it is. How about that, sports fans? Got me a quarter. Okay, we have another signal. Looks like a quarter according to the meter. Let's see if we can kick a little snow out of the way. Okay, time to resort to the rock hammer at this point. I keep it up here next to my leg. There should be a quarter in here. Should be a quarter. Okay, I don't see a quarter. Do y'all see a quarter? I sure don't. Let me put my other glove back on. It's only 20 degrees out here, don't you know? Okay, with that mission accomplished, I'm going to switch on the DX1 probe. See if I can find it that way. Oh, there it is. There's that little devil. Well, that's my second quarter of the day right there. So let's move on. Well, as luck would have it, I turned off the camera, and not more than a couple of feet from another hole, right there, I've got another quarter signal here. And again, that's coming up at the VU as a quarter. Once again, I'm going to need to resort to the rock hammer to get at it. Use this method first. The ground isn't frozen right now for some reason. Sometimes you have to bust these chips up with a business end of a rock hammer, but not today apparently. So let's go to the probe. There it is. That one's a little deeper than the last one, but there she is, right there in the hole. How about that? That's 3 within about 5 feet of each other. Always remember to take your probe with you when you leave, especially when it's wired to your machine. That's usually a pretty good idea. And you don't want to forget your rock hammer either. You might need that later. Okay, we got another signal here. I went and plugged my headphones back in. Let me just pull a plug out of that so you can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a bit on the faint side. Probably because I'm in the wrong mode. And if you look at my meter, it's flipping all over the place. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have here. How about that? Right there it is. Looks like a Mexican coin. I'm going to hang that up. Reach down here and grab that. Yeah, it's a 5 peso. We got a lot of Mexican folks that live in this area, and sometimes they lose Mexican money, and there's one right there. Okay, after running around for a little while, finding a dime, a nickel. Somebody has been out here playing around. As you can see, there's tracks in the snow. And if you look over here, some of them are mine. That's the end of a slide right there. But you can see there's footprints somebody else made here. But going along. They're getting a quarter out of there. I'm just going to tilt the head of my coil. Okay, so it should be right there. I'm going to take the ice hammer and see if I can't get in there a little bit. If I can get it out of my pocket. And as you can see, going down in here, underneath the snow, the wood chips are bone dry. That's kind of the way things go here in Colorado. Moisture comes at a premium, and we don't get a whole lot of it. Okay, let's try the probe here. There she is. Let's take a look down inside the hole. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that quarter right there. I'll reach in and get it up. Uh-oh. That one was a little bit stuck to the bottom. Okay. Clean that off a little bit. A little bit dirty. That'll clean up, though, as soon as we run some water over it. And I've got another quarter. How about that? Let's move on, then. I want to show you a little bit about sweeping in snow. And the snow that we've been getting for the last couple of days is a nice fine powder, the kind of stuff that people come out here to go skiing in. So we're going to sweep on that. And when you sweep, you can either go kind of close to the top. This is that fine powder snow. Or you can get your coil down there next to the ground and kind of blaze through underneath of it. I kind of prefer to blaze through underneath and keep my coil a little bit closer to the ground so that I can hit a target, especially if it's gold or something of that nature that's going to come in a little bit weaker anyway. Signal right here. It looks to me like a penny. Now you can't hear it this time because I decided to leave my headphones on because it is colder than you would believe out here. This looks like it'll be a penny. Notice how dry the chips are. There it is. See it right there? Okay. How about that? A little zinking, eh? All right. Well, takes all kinds. Just an additional word about snow hunting. There are certain things that are handy to have while you're hunting. One of them would be the ever-popular rock hammer, which I have here. Of course, you want your metal detector. But another thing to have that's handy is a good pair of boots. Preferably insulated boots. As you can see, I got quite a bit of snow on them. Aside from that, wool socks. Wool socks with regular socks underneath can really help you when it's 20 degrees outside. And also long johns. Ooh, nice long johns. Sometimes I'll put on more than the layers I have, but for today, that seems to do pretty good right there. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little production effort. It's cold out here. That's all there is to it. It is flat cold. So I'm going to go home, get a warm cup of coffee, light a pipe, and sit back and enjoy myself. In the meanwhile, I hope to produce more of these a little bit later on when I can figure out how to use my new camera to do that.